All right, well, if you saw in the last video, I got the school bus really stuck trying to hide it. All right, here we go. Off-roader to school bus. Let's see what happens. Wow, this thing does really well. We are stuck. This might be where we hide it. And she's not gonna come out on her own. Luckily, we've got a huge excavator, so we're gonna go fire it up and pull this thing out. All right, well, as you saw in one of the last videos, the excavator actually was dead. So, oh, that's not the right one. So fingers crossed here, it'll start. Because the last time it didn't start, we needed the school bus to start it, and it's all the way down there. I don't have jumper cables that long, so. Toilet paper. Carter's got toilet paper in his excavator. I don't know what he's planning on doing in here.
What do you mean by that?
It's a little weird. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Oh yeah, it's dead. Oh gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna need a new plan. Luckily, that's not our only big truck. Let's go get the other one. And this is our other truck. This is our massive dump truck that we've used for hauling dirt in our pond project. So hopefully this will jumpstart the excavator. Now, you might be thinking, why don't you just jumpstart it with the work truck? Well, that big excavator, if you don't remember, is a 24-volt system. So you really need two 12-volt batteries. And this truck has two 12-volt batteries. So we're gonna drive it out there and hopefully this will do it. All right, well, this thing's been sitting out here for a little while and it's kind of cold. So we'll see how it starts. Well, it was anticlimactic. It fired right up. Let's head back out to the field. Okay, now let's wire it up. All right, step number one, just like the school bus, we got to disconnect the batteries from the truck. Because this truck actually does have two batteries, but they're wired in parallel, so it is still a 12-volt system. So we can't wire them up like that for this truck. Way too many wires in here. Oh, actually that's, yeah, we'll disconnect it. We learned our lesson last time, just disconnect all of them. This truck's got a lot of wires. Okay. So, because we're going in series, we have to connect positive to negative, and then this negative to the excavator's negative, and this positive to the excavator's positive. So we'll use these jumper cables to make this a 24-volt system. And now between this negative and this positive, we effectively have a 24-volt battery that'll hopefully jump this excavator. All right, I'm gonna hook up to the dead excavator first. I remember we just went to this nice positive there. That's a nice ground. And then these two. Let's just make sure I got the colors right. I did. And this one goes to this positive. And that one goes there. Okay, let's see if that was enough. There we go. We're in action. Now to go pull out a school bus. All right, let's get this thing moving. Now, as you probably saw with the fire truck, this thing is the ultimate in getting things unstuck. If you're gonna get something big stuck, make sure you always have something bigger. Now, before we can pull this out, this bus has air brakes. So we're gonna fire it up so that it gets air in the system. With air brakes, if you don't have air in the system, they just get locked on. Now, hopefully this thing's not dead. Reliable here. Now let's get it chained up. Basically like how we did the fire truck, we're going to chain it through here. And remember, the chain doesn't really fit through this, so you have to get a little creative. Put the bus in neutral and we'll pull it out with the excavator. Perfect timing. The air tank's just filled up, so we're going to hit neutral, parking brake off, and we should be good to pull. Alright, so I'm going to try and just pull it with the arm. We'll see how that goes, but all we got to do is get this thing out of the hole it's in. Alright, here we go. For the excavator, this thing can do anything. Now let's go put the parking brake on. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to try and drive it forward enough to get the tension off that chain. There we go. Parking brake on. We're good. Whew. All right, and that's how you get your school bus unstuck.